Weather warnings are in place for the Coromandel Peninsula, Bay of Plenty, Gisborne and the Hawke's Bay Ranges. Strong winds are also expected in the Kaimai Ranges of Waikato, including Thames, where they could reach up to 130 kilometres an hour in exposed places. South Canterbury and North Otago have been added to the warnings with heavy rain forecast tomorrow evening. Severe northwesterly gale warnings are also now in place for Marlborough, Wellington and Wairarapa from tomorrow night.
Patrol Captain Callum Thomason says he's had to make 2 rescues today of surfers who were lost at sea for about an hour. He says none of them were injured. A local holiday campground says aside from the power outage, they're well prepared. Large swells are expected for the area in the next hour or so. From Auckland, Nicole Pryor.
Several thousand people are still without power in Northland this evening. The Whangarei Lines Company North Power says about 1,500 households are still cut off, and it's unlikely to have everyone reconnected by dark. The power company Top Energy says the winds are easing now in the far north, but the rain has become steady and heavy. Firefighters are sandbagging the entrance to a Paihia waterfront building to protect a power transformer from the high tide due at about 8 tonight. The fire service is investigating the cause of an explosion in the flooded basement of the Paihia waterfront. Northland Fire Chief Alan Kerris says no one was hurt in the explosion in the service building next to a hotel, but the Big Bang did some damage.
The ranch-lighted door was blown out and a side window from the force of whatever exploded. The seawater at that time was against the ranch slider and it was probably about half a metre deep.
Alan Kerris says Bay of Islands firefighters have been on the go all day, securing boats and roofs as they lifted in gale-force winds, pumping out basements and unblocking drains. In other news, the US State Department has warned American citizens of possible military clashes along the Russian-Ukrainian border and potential anti-American activities in Russia as Crimea prepares to vote on whether to join Russia. It says it has no information on any threat specific to US citizens, but it warns of the potential for escalation of tensions, military clashes